3, 2, 1. The late adopter. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every day because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. Today is the FOMC meeting. They're gonna talk about interest rates and stuff like that. Everybody thinks we're gonna dump. I don't think we're gonna dump. We can dump. We probably will dump. But I was thinking, like, last time, it was good news and we dumped. Right now it's gonna be bad news and we're gonna dump even more. But I think it's gonna be reverse. It's gonna be bad news, but there will be excuses in the news, like it is bad news, but market's a little bit optimistic because this might be the last dump, so market is gonna go in another direction, right? They're always going against you, right? Good news they dump, bad news they pump, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now. So I don't think right now that there will be that big effect on the FOMC meeting because it's kind of already expected. It will be bad, and once it's bad we're gonna go up. It's always like this, doesn't matter what it is. They always push it in whichever direction they want to push it, and it's often in the other direction that you actually want, right? And if something is bad, they'll come up with news that says somehow this is actually good. And if something is good, they will come out with some kind of news that's, investors think, although it's good news, that the markets are not very stable and that's why we are going down. So they always got some kind of excuse why we're going up, why we're going down. The fact is we are oversold, and can we go down? I mean, technically we can go down, but, why should we do that? Why should we do? We are very nice around, 200 weekly moving average, 250 monthly moving average. I mean, why would we go down? Like, it's nice place to be. Now, let's just stick around this place, 22k, 20k, it's okay. I like this place. It's very comfy. It's very nice. I know some people are buying, some are not buying, all the weekends are out of the market right now. So, it's a very comfy place. I don't see why we should go down to 12k, and ruin everybody's party. Everybody in the chat, how you guys doing? What's up? Morning, bro, Bavia. What's up? Cambo Vision, Sagar, Martin, Drunken, how you guys doing? Christo is here, morning all. Aiketere, good morning. Crash, Black Horad, Crypto King, good morning. FOMC will crash us to the nah. Moment, we are going to fall off the cliff. What time? It's at my time, it's at 8 p.m. So 8 hours, 9, 10, in 11 hours. 11 hours. You got 11 more hours until something happens. Dollar cost average holds strong. Yeah, something like that. Future is bright. Future, I don't know if future is bright, but Bitcoin is bright. Is it brutal? Is it brutal than 2070? I think this is more brutal than 2070. Yeah, I think so. Techno Vikings, morning. How you doing, Techno Vikings? Muzičari ovda. Reasons, as I said, was long got liquidated at 18k. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about 18, 90k, like liquidation and stuff like that, But then there are liquidation at 70k, at 16k, at 15, at 10k, at 9. Then there will be saying, there are liquidations at 3k as well. There is always some level where, whales have some kind of liquidation levels. Right now it's maybe right below us at right 90, 18, so that people are talking. But once you get there, they'll be talking about, these, 14, 15, 16 levels where there's liquidation. There will always be liquidations below us, guys. Buy the rumor, yeah, sell the news. Something like that. Ivan Tech made good videos saying either BTC to 0 or a million. Nah, he didn't actually say that. He was actually, it was actually quite boring video from Ivan Tech. I saw it yesterday, but nothing special right there. The panic selling has to be done. I think the panic selling is done. This is not people are no longer panic selling. Like, whoever panic sold is panic sold. Like, right now they're numb, so they're gonna stick holding through this. So this FOMC meeting right now in 11 hours, something like that. I think people are expecting. Kenul Mark is here. Morning man, how you doing? I think people are expecting that we're gonna dump, but I think we're gonna pump. I don't think we are pump, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad. So I am no longer bearish or anything like that. I mean, we are in an accumulation zone, and accumulation zone takes time. I don't think we're gonna go down to 12k. I know people are saying 12k, and I've been saying right now for a couple of days you know, even longer than that. Once we get to these kind of levels, 20k levels, they're gonna be very bearish levels. And this is the same thing I had feeling in, you know, 2018 or something like that. Although I don't remember these days very well. I remember people have been bearish and were calling always lower levels like 2k, 1k. Yeah, we're gonna go down to, you know, $200 down there because, you know, we have to get down there for some reason. I don't know. And it's very normal. So people feel, you know, like hope is out of the woods up here right now. So, you know, everything's kind of bleeds just a little bit towards downside all the time. And, you know, any kind of pump you get, you know, you start bleeding towards downside. You can see also here on the chart that we are right now, you know, the trend is towards downside, and this bleeding towards downside, like it kind of sets you in fear. And that's very characteristic of the capitulation. After capitulation, after this, you know, accumulation phase are very bearish. You know, there is still no hope and nothing is happening. But you know, and people will be calling these lower levels all the time, 18k, 17k. Maybe we can get there. Yes, guys, there is option that somehow we can get to these kind of levels down there. Maybe even 12 and 13k. I'm not saying that that cannot happen because, you know, we are predicting 22, 21k down here. We came all the way down to 20k actually, even lower than I actually expected. Will we go down to 12k? I don't see it. We can do that. I explained that, you know, that some kind of event needs to happen for us to be pushed down. But if this for some reason just dumps down to 12k, then that's the 12k. I don't know what I'm gonna tell you. Like, I did not predict it, you know, I did not predict it. I think we are oversold. I think we need some kind of bounce, something like that, before we actually continue lower. And if that happens, you know, we're gonna see that. But, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm not genius. I think, you know, I'm wrong sometimes. But, you know, this is where I thought we're gonna be. And right now I'm thinking we're gonna, you know, we need to consolidate in this part over here. Let me just turn off this up here a little bit. I thought, think like we need, you know, consolidate here. This is a, you know, consolidation, accumulation phase right now that we are in. And the reason I say, I even wrote on Twitter, this is accumulation phase, because you see down here, where is it? Welcome to accumulation phase. Right after the dump, I wrote welcome to accumulation phase. And this accumulation phase, we already know people, you know, big money is already buying big time. You know, big YouTubers already coming out. They say they've been buying 200 weekly moving average. If not everything, they bought like 50% to 30%. They are already started buying. So accumulation has definitely started. So there is no, you know, no surprises there. And if it starts going lower than that, you know, a lot of people will continue buying all through to the bottom. And once that's done, you know, they, you know, this is it. Because, you know, you have to understand that big money cannot buy on the week on the downside. They cannot go down here, you know, and down here they can, you know, suddenly, you know, buy, I don't know what, you know, 50 million worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some kind of, you know, shitcoins and stuff like that, right? That does not happen. They have to have a range, a very long range, several months, 3 to 6 to 9 months, however long that's gonna be take. They have to have a range within certain levels where they are gonna be acquiring a lot of crypto right now. Once that's done, it's only then that we can actually bounce up. But during this accumulation phase, although people are calling it the bear market, this is not bear market. This is right now start or, you know, end of the capitulation phase, and this is start of the bull market technically. And accumulation phases are there for, you know, for buying. Who is selling now? Yeah, who's selling now? Yeah, like you're all over button. People are still in fear, so there are definitely still weak hands. There definitely. What do you think of Bitcoin dominance falling? Yeah, I mean, we see that, you know, altcoins are reacting right now. Bitcoin is down 4%. Looks like this inverse head and shoulders here. I want to start with this up here. Inverse head and shoulders is getting rejected a little bit up here. This is up here. I think something like this up here. So you can see inverse head and shoulders up here being nice, and right now we got rejected by that, which is not actually that good, but we are still haven't fallen below these levels down here. This on the 5-minute time frame, so you know, it doesn't have to mean anything. Technically, it doesn't have to mean anything. I mean, it can get rejected and stuff like that. It really is of no, you know, it could only pump up to like the 200 moving average up there. It's not doing that, even that, but we're gonna see that. But this inverse head and shoulders pattern might just, you know, play out to the upside, and we might break above this line. This line is some kind of channel. I'm sorry about a lot of lines on the screen, but this is some kind of channel up here. I'm gonna show you towards downside. It goes something like this up here. Maybe we broke, maybe we didn't broke. It was something like this last time I wrote. So we broke that channel towards downside. I think it uses this line up here, and then the channel is up here somewhere. Something like this, and we broke this channel right now towards downside. We got this inverse head and shoulders pattern up here right now, looking to get back in there. Let's remove a little bit lines up here and something like this, and this is on 1 minute chart, so I want to keep some lines. I don't want to, you know, remove everything. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're gonna remove that. We were watching the charts yesterday, so we were watching the triangles and stuff like that. There was very nice, you know, long position up right up here. Where was it? Up here. There was such a nice long position up here, guys. Such a nice. Let me show you up here on the 1 minute chart. This was happening, and this was such a nice position. And no, not this one. Where was it? Not this one. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Down here. But on 1 minute chart. Here was it. It was such a nice, because we got extended towards downside, toward the support, and then we start, you know, flaying down here in this small, you know, small falling wedge, and I wanted to buy here. I could not pull the trigger, guys. I could not pull the trigger, and this went towards up to like 4% after this. But it was, you know, so every time you have an impulsive move, if you see this flagging towards downside, it just might mean that it's, you know, it is very, very you know, extended, especially when you get to some kind of very important resistance. So I want actually to long this, but you know, it was very nice long. Did not do that, you know, still have a problem, you know, taking, you know, pulling the trigger, but we're gonna end that very, very soon. Let's go up here to the chart. See what's happening now on the chart up here. We're gonna remove this line up here as well. There we go. We got some kind of levels up here. This 25 level right now, it's very, very high. So we're not gonna talk about that. But you can see right now over here that we are, you know, pushed down here. Right now we are doing this second week down to these levels. We actually got even lower low down here. This was this up here was 20.8, and this 20.6. So we actually managed to get even lower than that. We got this 50 moving monthly moving average. That's very important support. We broke that yesterday. This on the 4-hourly time frame, we broke that. We didn't break it on the daily. This is the daily candle up here. Right now we are below that as well. 200 moving average did get broken yesterday on the daily time frame up here. So you can see here we pulled back, you know, all the way up, but we failed to pull back above the 200 weekly moving average. And right now we are below the 200 weekly moving average. And right now we are dumping even more towards downside, below this 50 monthly moving average, also important level of support. And we are getting still pushed by this 10 moving average. So this weekly 10 moving average is definitely right now pushing us. You can see up here, up here, up here, and right now over here, it is definitely still pushing us towards downside. But eventually this has to, of course, break. We don't know when that's gonna be, and once that do, you know, we're gonna start flagging like a little bit on the side up over here. So that's what we're looking for. Let's go back to 2018, just see how this actually, you know, looked like previously. You see over here as well, you are getting pushed down by this, you know, white line, the 10 moving average, even here maybe 20 moving average, push down, and eventually you get to this relief rally up here, and then, you know, maybe do another low down here or whatever, right? It can play out different ways, right? But eventually you get above these levels. This also, this is 4-hourly time frame, weekly time frame. Was it weekly or daily? Not weekly, daily. It was 4-hourly time frame. 4-hourly time frame, yeah. So 4-hourly time frame. Right now we are in a very strong push towards downside. We didn't even almost hit it. So, you know, I'm thinking that this is very hard to push more towards downside. You know, I never say never, but you know, the way I look at it right now, we need some kind of, you know, to chill a little bit and stuff like that. And I think this FOMC meeting right now that's coming right now might actually push us a little bit more down, and then we bounce back up again. So we maybe get into, you know, 19, 18 level, whatever it's gonna be down here. Maybe this is already it right now. We just, you know, bounce up here above this up here, you know, consolidate. This is gonna take time. Like, this is only 4 hourly candles. I mean, this consolidation phase is not gonna take, is, you know, because this is not what I'm expecting. This isn't what I'm expecting. You come down with the weekend right back up there again. I'm expecting some kind of, you know, hugging the 200 weekly moving average. If you go to the weekly moving average up here, this is right now where we are at, and you know, this part over here, what I'm expecting, although we are below that right now, you know, we might pick up here, you know, we might go do something like this up here. We might go maybe even hug it from the below side down here, maybe something like this up here below side, and then eventually, you know, break that above that. You know, it doesn't have to play always the same, right? It doesn't have always to play the same. Like, just because before we, you know, always hit this 200 weekly moving average, you know, on the dollar, and we managed to stay above it, you know, that doesn't mean that, you know, this time it's not gonna be a little bit different. So we can definitely break towards downside, you know, hug the, you know, from the downside, but we are very, very low, guys. We are very, very low, and you know, it's only a matter of time right now. So, you know, 3 to 6 months, something like that, you know, some kind of accumulation phase, and then, you know, move towards the upside, towards the upside. So we're gonna see that, how that actually works. DXY is finally going a little bit down, or did at least go a little bit down. This is the weekly time frame up here. So you can see up here it did pull back a little bit. It was having huge divergence right now on the chart. It's still having huge divergence on the chart up here. You can see here where we are having error side divergence on the chart. Daily time frame up here is finally pulling back. I think this move towards the upside is breaking the trend right now. This was the last move up here. I think, you know, it kind of just exploded. This is broken towards downside, this secondary top up here. So right now it's going back towards downside. I'm not quite sure whether we can call the top just yet, because the trend is not broken up here. There was some kind of trend up here. Let me just check that out a little bit up here. Yeah, so this is broken, this is broken. Can it go down here and then go up here again? It can technically do that, but you know what we're gonna do? I'm not gonna be sure, but you know, this might have been the top up here. I'm not quite sure yet. It can be higher, but you know, it might have just been the top up there. So you're gonna see that. So definitely right now it looks like it's pulling back a little bit. It still has, you know, a chance to, you know, do this nice pullback down here and maybe do something like this, or maybe even break this towards the upside. If it breaks towards the upside, it's too bullish. If it breaks this trend line over here, it breaks this trend line back to the upside, it's just gonna explode towards the upside. I don't know, it's gonna go to, you know, 3,000 or something like that, like stupidly high up here. Maybe not that high, but you know, it is very important right now. This is a parabolic move up here towards the resistance. There is no way it can break this right now, but maybe it's pull back, maybe can do this another move towards the upside. We're gonna see that, but right now I think right now it's on the way to the pullback, considering that Bitcoin is dumping down while I'm talking about nonsense up here, and you can see this inverse head and shoulders did not work out. Inverse head and shoulders is got rejected right now. We got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches down here on the bottom. Altcoins are not reacting that well. Bitcoin is fine. Altcoins have been dumping more earlier, but you know, I've been seeing, you know, minus 10% altcoins, but right now everything is below double digits. Let's go up a little bit in time frame and see what's happening up here. So the most interesting part over here is what I think, like maybe something like this, maybe something like this. You can see, you know, we got some kind of nice hits up here on the line over here, and as well here we are holding that support. So I think this line could be, you know, there is different ways to draw this, but you know, give or take, could be some kind of channel up here, right? Could be some kind of channel up here. Maybe it's a little bit up here, you know, give or take. So it could be some kind of channel up here, and you know, this you know, breakout, you know, right now we're sitting on the support on the channel. So are we gonna break this channel towards downside, you know, and do another one of these moves towards downside down here and then pick back up? I don't know, but you know, we are on the support. A lot of people are bearish, and you know, we're trying to get back up there, but you know, we are just kind of hovering. So we're gonna see that. You know, this line is a little bit tricky, but you know, I think it's a nice line up here so far. that over there, something like this up here, give or take. Can you give me some hope here? I need 28k BTC. Everybody needs 28k BTC, man. I thought I'm giving you hope, man. Like, there is 28. Why would, if you're just thinking, oh, I just wanted to get out up to 28k so I can sell or something like that, that's bad. That's bad mindset. Like right now, you know, when you're on 200 weekly moving average, you guys have to understand that once this passes, once we are past the 200 weekly, once we bounce off of the 200 weekly moving average, it's gonna take a long while to get back down there again. Just telling you guys, I'm just telling you, it's gonna take a long while to get back down there again. Okay, these things do not happen that often. You are a member of a very special, small, tiny bit of crypto enthusiasts that are actually seeing the moments that we are going through right now. You understand? This does not happen often. This over here do not happen that often, guys. Even this you know, black swan ad. But you know, from 2015, you know, you gotta go 2019. You know, it took like 4 years to get back to those levels, right? And you know, it's a lot higher than before. This actually took a lot shorter, but it took like 58 bars. That's 50, yeah, a year's time to get back, you know. So they, you know, very rarely they do happen. Up here from the Corona dump, you know, to the next time right now, it's you know, 123 hours, almost 2 years from the Corona dump. So these levels happen very, 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 very rarely. Okay, these levels happen very rarely. Everybody is complaining. Everybody wants, you know, stuff to go up, but nobody wants to buy the bottoms. How long shall we stay at 200 moving average? Any idea? I'm saying 3 to 6 months. Maybe it's 9 months. I don't know. 3 to 6 months. It's not bear market. It's not bear market. It's accumulation phase. Accumulation phase. Tila, how slow is this so-called capitulation phase? Well, I think capitulation phase is already done, but you know, based on previous times, you know, it happens very fast towards downside. It happens very fast towards downside, then you go into this accumulation phase, right? And it happened to right now very fast towards downside right now. So, you know, I think it's, you know, over here, it got broken up here. So right now you can see that, you know, maybe it's down here as well. You know how we can actually see that? 666 on the daily. There you go. So every time this level gets crossed, we get capitulation. As you see here, over here, we got capitulation towards downside. As you've seen here, we got a capitulation towards downside. And as you see here right now, also here, but over here as well, we got a capitulation towards downside. And we think capitulation towards downside is already done. What is left is accumulation phase. This is a little bit different, but you know, accumulation phase, maybe. Over here, accumulation phase. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So right now, what we are thinking, like, we need accumulation phase up here. So let's go back to 200 moving average. Smart money, the future of trillionaires. By the time we become trillionaires, you know, on the next level, you know, you will be able to buy, you know, a cup of coffee with a couple of trillionaire dollars with this inflation going, you know, rampant. But you know, maybe future quadrillionaires or something like quadrillionaire. I don't know, quad something. Let's go back to the chart up here, 5-minute chart up. See, did we actually manage to, you know, pump it even a little bit up here on this? Nope. Still going. This looks right now like maybe some kind of expanding wedge or something like that up here, give or take, something like this. It says, you know, it might be some kind of bear flag up here that's continuing to the downside. I don't know how it's gonna continue that. You know, we're gonna still continue falling. USDD is still going down. Oh my god, is USDD still going down? USDT. Let's see up here. Wow, it is going down. Yesterday when I was watching it, it was up here, and it's still depegging towards downside, guys. I think that, you know, Tron is gonna be wrecked very, very soon. So let's check out Tron. I should probably short Tron, because Tron is right now minus 19%. Yeah, so this is definitely, we actually shorted Tron yesterday, but you know, why not? And then I said So we shorted Tron up here, right? Yesterday we shorted Tron up here somewhere. Where was it? It was this 5-minute chart. Yeah, shorted up here. Let's go. I think we are watching 1-minute chart up here. Yeah. So we shorted Tron up there, right? And it went down there into this shoe pattern up here, and then we sold up here. So it wasn't big short, but it went down here and then it boomed right back up. Look at it. So volatility can definitely be very huge on Tron right now. There could be some kind of oversold levels or both levels. So be careful when you're shorting and longing. But you can see that after that it went right back down again. The problem with right now Tron is that USDD, as long as it's getting depegged, the underlying security is strong, so they have to sell and do stuff to defend the peg. And if they are unable to do, if the USDD, the stablecoin, continues going down, then Tron has to continue going down as well. If they are unable to get back up there, getting back up there. So that might be the reason why we have been seeing lately very strong Tron, and I'm saying something is very bullish about it, but it might not have been bullish. It might be have been just the fact that it was through every dump, it's only here on the last part it actually dumped down, but it was holding very well. But it might have been that they have been already defending the peg and doing something to keep the price artificially up. But once it started dropping up here towards downside, it is right now in free fall. It is breaking this very important level of support down here and so forth. So Tron is definitely right now looking very bad, depending on how much they can defend the stablecoin. Now we already know that this algorithmic stablecoin can crash the currency. We saw that happen with Luna. Will that happen again? I don't know, but it is interesting to see that 2 days in a row it goes like 12% or something like that. There we go, guys. I'll keep you updated on Telegram what's happening with Bitcoin, and if we are gonna go lower, if that happens, and so forth. ESP 500 right now is a little bit recovery. Let's go to the daily time frame up. You just see that there is technically no recovery down here yet, but you'll see that we are extended levels on the downside right now, hitting the support line. So if this FOMC meeting or whatever you say it right now crashes us towards downside over here, below the support, maybe do something like that and continue on downside, because right now tonight we're gonna have FOMC meeting, so tomorrow we might crash more towards downside, because this is just holding the support level at the time we're getting the FOMC meeting. So the question is the FOMC meeting gonna be bearish and push us down, or are we gonna have this bounce towards the upside where everybody thought we were gonna go down, and they're gonna justify the bounce, say yeah, but although the news is bad, there is some kind of future good outlooks, and that's why we think the market is gonna be going up. The thing is, when everybody goes down, everybody wants to sell, and they seen what happened last time. They want to get that liquidity and do whatever, make money, market makes, and they're gonna just pump the price, say hey man, although news are bad, maybe in 1 year they won't be so bad. So that's why markets are optimistic. They always get some kind of excuses for why they're pushing the market in the opposite direction of where people think. Always. It was bullish just like Luna. Yeah, it was bullish just like Luna. Tether next. Tether has been around for a long time. It's not an algorithmic stablecoin, so it doesn't have it is backed by everything else beside stable token. So BTC 7, 14k brother. I have a limit order place and then prepare for regulations. USDT is fine. Yeah, USDT is not it's only these algorithmic stablecoins right now that are a problem. So we're gonna see how they are playing out. Somebody's saying the 14k, I have a limit order in place. Well, people have had, when we were down at 3k in 2018, people had limit orders at 1k and 2k as well. We never hit those levels. So USDT is fine. USDT is fine. Yeah, USDT is fine. More or less 2 billion been pumped into Tron yet, or will it not happen? Do you think? They have to buy USDT. Tron devs cashed out $50 bazillion before the crash. Headline predictions are so easy now. Yeah, it might be that. It might be that. We don't know actually how this is gonna play out, but Tron is definitely right now on the it is getting extensive. It is getting a little bit, you know, scary to short this right now, but you know, it just might be like Luna, you know, any kind of small move towards downside, guys, get wrecked on the downside. So right now we've been going into this, you know, move up here. It's gonna increase the speed if it's already falling below that. It's already falling below that. You can see up here right now, and you know, it is increasing speed towards downside. You know, it looks like it has just no, if it moves up here, you know, a little bit towards the upside, maybe up here or something like that, it might be, you know, time to, you know, there might be some kind of short up here, because I'm not quite sure, you know, whether this is done or not. Because this is not for, this is the, you know, Tron is not going just through normal capitulation phase. It's going through bad times right now. It is down 75%, but can it drop more? Can it drop more? Can it drop like Luna, like 99.9% down to zero? It can, it can. You know, you never know how much, you know, these things can drop. But right now we are seeing definitely that something is happening there. Keep your money in USD. I think right now USD topped out, so I think right now maybe Euro is better option than USD. So we're gonna see that. Is near at risk because it has algorithmic stablecoin. Let's check that. Let's check it out. Near stable coin USN. Okay, USN, near USN, underlying security. What's the stablecoin openness policy? Near USN. Yeah. This stablecoin paid by reserve fund contains near along with the USDT initially. I think it is backed by near. So if it starts going down, it's don't make me research this, but you know, if it's algorithmic stablecoin and it is backed by, you know, near coins, you know, it can happen. It can happen. Good morning. Have you quit your job and are now a pro trader? Not yet, man. Not yet. We still got a while to go when to come to the pro trade. Yesterday we had a training session doing, you know, $5 long shorts. We're not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna do that in my free time, but you know, it's not that exciting. On the other hand, we'll definitely, you know, continue gambling with our Bybit account. We still got $966 up here. 986 bucks. Somebody used my account, Bybit link or something like that. We had 66 bucks, but you know, anything is good. Justin, Brazilian federal deputy Paulo Martinez introduced a bill that would legalize crypto payments in the country. Nice. Adoption, guys, you don't understand how big this is. Adoption is happening all the time. Look here, I'm gonna show you something, guys. I'm gonna show you something right while we are at it up here on Twitter. If you go to Twitter up here, and if you go to my page, there is a post that I posted up here, and where is it? Trading rules, this, that, no, here. This is, when I posted this, this was on June 4th, and this is only 9 less days before that. I don't know if you can see this up here. Open picture, yeah, there we go. Brazilian soccer team São Paulo FC is now accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Dubai-based charity Al Jaida is now accepting donations in Bitcoin. Warren Bros has partnered with Nifty's to launch a Looney Tunes NFT collection. Block has partnered with Apple to integrate Square payments with Tap to Pay on iPhones. Japan has passed a bill that recognizes the legal status of stablecoins with investor protection demands. Kenya's largest electricity producer offers energy surplus to Bitcoin miners. Chipotle is now accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency as payment methods. South Korea's government has allocated $117 million to invest in the metaverse. Cryptocurrency partnerships are the second most profitable sponsorship category for the NBA, according to a report by IEG. Russia's central bank officially says they don't object to the use of crypto in international transactions. Soros fund management CEO says crypto is here to stay and it's already gone mainstream. Fidelity has announced plans to offer Ethereum trading and custody services. Tower Bank, a top 30 banking institution in Panama, declared itself Bitcoin and crypto friendly. 29 shopping malls, 13 hotels and 4 mixed-use communities in the United Arab Emirates are now accepting crypto via Binance Pay. Kazakhstan estimates cryptocurrency mining could generate as much as 1.5 billion for the country in 5 years. MoneyGram has partnered with Stellar to allow users to convert fiat to USDC. Sports betting platform DraftKings CEO says they are working towards accepting cryptocurrency. Russia has added proposal to allow Bitcoin cryptocurrency payments and fortune trade to its draft law. Louisiana has introduced a bill to study the issue of accepting the crypto donations in political campaigns. Tour operator Scott Dunn is now accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP and other cryptocurrency as payment method. Elon Musk confirms SpaceX will soon accept Dogecoins as payment method for merchandise. Billionaire Bill Myers says Bitcoin is an insurance policy against financial catastrophe. JP Morgan has started using blockchain for collateral settlements. Thailand has implemented a 7% tax exemption on crypto transactions through exchanges until the end of 2023. This was just in the last 9 days of when this was posted. This is coming every day, guys. You don't know how big this is, guys. It's huge. Adoption is happening everywhere. Adoption is happening everywhere, and Bitcoin dump, we are missing it. I went on a little bit trend. Yeah, missing dump. There we go. Going down. But guys, I know the dumps comes and goes. Adoption is happening, guys. You don't understand. While we are going through panic, through capitulation, through worst time, in Bitcoin, investor history, other countries, other people, other, businesses, they don't care the price of Bitcoin. They care about, technology. They care about our future. They, even if Bitcoin is down at 10K or 5K or whatever, they're still gonna accept it. What do you think the BTC dominance is falling for? Why is it falling? What do you think of BTC dominance? It's falling. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is falling, and I know what people are thinking right now. Are we going to altcoin market? But we are not. The thing that is falling is actually good because it means that Bitcoin is falling faster than altcoins. So altcoin is still falling, but maybe we have reached some kind of bottom. We can always have these moves towards downside, upside. The fact that it's falling up a little bit, it's really not that interesting. Weekly up here, it is a little bit more interesting, but maybe it's coming to some kind of some kind of pullback up here before it explodes again towards the upside. We don't know how this actually is gonna play out. I'm not very good at analyzing the dominance right now, but move down 6% is not much, guys, in Bitcoin. Let me show you up here. Let me go to 1 hourly time frame up here. Now let's go to the daily time frame up here. We already had a daily move down here by 7% or something like that. Where is it? Let's just remove this up here, and you can see down here this move down here was 5% before we actually pumped up. Like this can also, right now it's down 6%, but it might go like up there, might even end in green, at the end of the day. We don't know because these things can happen very, very fast. You can see here on the 4 hourly time frame it dumped down here and then pulled back right back up again, right? The same thing happened up here as well. Here as well, we are holding these levels, and right now we broke this level towards downside. So I think we, right now we are sitting down here at 20.7 levels. Are we gonna bounce right back up again? We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. I haven't analyzed that much of the chart right now over here, but what's happening lately over here. But it does look like we are breaking the certain level down here. We broke the trend. We broke the trend, we hit that, and right now we're continuing on the downside. We did consolidate for a little while up here before we continuation towards downside. Are we going to 12K, guys? I don't know. What do you mean it's out of BTC? Yeah, what do you mean by it's out of BTC? The Han is back in the chat. TL, are you going to live during the Powell speech? I don't know if that's that important, but we're gonna see that. Last time it was kind of kind of boring. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we live stream the you know, Powell's speech, the FOMC meeting? Double bottom maybe long now. Double bottom on what kind of time frame, man? Double bottom, yeah. It might be it might be some kind of double bottom up here, but it's not quite each thing double bottom up here. Maybe on 1 hourly time frame or something like that. There we go. So we got these levels down here, very important levels right now, 28,000, you know, but it seems like it can actually pull down even more towards the downside. We don't know. We're gonna keep on looking at this and how this actually plays out, right? But I think we are very, very low though. Yes, nobody accepts Bitcoin in El Salvador. Not when it's this low, not when it's this low. So we're gonna see that. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin is dumping toward the downside. I won't live stream this event. I will be doing other things. I will be in the Telegram chat. By the way, guys, if you got 500 bucks, only if you have $500 to throw away, $500. If you have $500 to throw away, you are welcome to join our Bybit squad in the, you know, World Series of Trading. So if you want to trade with us and you got 500 bucks to throw away, because you know, it doesn't cost anything to join, but you have to have $500 to, you know, be part of the team and you know, use that for trading. So you're probably gonna lose all your money, but if you have $500 to throw away, you are welcome to join us in the, you know, the Bybit trading competition. 8 million, you know, in prize pool. 12 days left until competition starts. We got a squad up here, TF Fans Club, and right now how many people are in the squad? Let's go up here too. We got 12 people in the squad. So, you know, if you want to join us in our squad in the trading competition, you are welcome to do that. There is a link down below in the description, I think, to join the squad. Let's go here to home. Back home, and I'm gonna show you a video, promo video up here. I think this is nice. So only, guys, only if you have $500 to throw away, only throw away money, because this is leverage, this is high risk game, especially when you're in a competition like this. You know, emotions are running wild. You want to try to get the trade, you don't want to be left behind, you know, and there is no such thing as, you know, not pulling the trigger. So, you know, if you can spare 500 bucks, you know, throw away money, only then you are welcome to join a squad team. TF Fans Club up here, you know, what is it? Squad race. There is also solo race and stuff like that, speed zone. I don't know, I think you can be in both or not. I'm not quite sure about it, but if you want to join, there is link down below in the description, and you are welcome to join the squad race on TF Fans Club. So we are doing that. It's in 12 days, so you know, you got time, but only if you got $500 to throw away. Because I know a lot of people don't have that, you know, it's it's a leverage platform, so, you know, it is scary, you know, trading is not easy, as we see. TLI, it's time. No, it's not time. It's never gonna be time again. Do you know why? Because I don't have the, you know, I had to use, you know, Snapchat camera for that, and I uninstalled that, so, you know, because I tried that once, you know, it's not time, man, it's not time. I'm joining. Nice. You're welcome to join. Bybit's an exchange that focuses on getting newcomers to leverage trade and getting them wrecked. I don't like it either, man. But, you know, as a trader, we are trying to learn. We are trying to get into it. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. New people should not trade, guys. You understand that, right? I've been, you know, doing technical analysis for like 4 years now, and I feel pretty confident, you know, semi-confident when I see certain moves. That this might be good, that might not be good. So even I, that are confident in my technical analysis, have doubts when it comes to trading and pulling the trigger and doing 10x trades, right? But I'm trying to learn, because I figure out just because 99% people lose money doesn't mean that, you know, everybody loses money. There are pro people that are making money, you know, and it can be done, but we need to figure it out. You know, we need to figure it out. That's why I'm not promoting Bybit links up here. I'm promoting the competition because I think it's gonna be nice community stuff to do. You know, I'm promoting competition. I'm not promoting my links, you know, Bybit links, but I am promoting Qcoin because it's so easy. It's so easy for newcomers. It's so easy for newcomers, especially the app, the mobile app. So I'm definitely promoting the Qcoin and Binance. Binance links, but not Bybit. On the other hand, you know, the competition is on Bybit. Talking here. Okay, there we go. Let's see up here. 5-minute chart up here. Go a little bit down. Still continuing on the downside. Altcoins are also getting it back down, down again. Tron pulled up a little bit. Did it? It tried to pull up a little bit. It didn't do much pulling up, but you know, it tried to pull up a little bit. There we go. I like the fact that you're honest rather than getting everyone to ape. Now, like, I understand, guys. Like, most people do the leverage trading will actually lose money because they are gamblers. They're not, like, I don't really care, you know, don't misunderstand. I like money. I care about money. But for me, when it comes to, you know, entering a trade, an excellent trade, it's more about being right than making money. If I'm right, I'm gonna make money either way. But, you know, it's more about being right, because a lot of people just think, oh man, if I just do this, I'm gonna be, you know, be rich. So they gamble, like, you know, they gamble up down, you know, and they're like, oh, so I got so much money. Like, it's not about that. It's about being right. You know, think about like this. If you try to, you know, work out and get big muscles, right? And you go to the gym to get big muscles, but the only thing you can think of, oh man, I just want to have big muscles. You're not never gonna have big muscles because you're thinking about big muscles. Guys that have big muscles, they don't go around thinking I'm gonna have big muscles. They're gonna go out and think, oh man, I like training, I like doing this, you know, I like the community, you know, and muscles will come, but you know, I just enjoy the process. So if you enjoy the process, you'll get there. Doesn't matter what it is, right? If you enjoy technical analysis, you become good at it. Doesn't matter what it is. If you enjoy the, you know, the trading and being right and stuff like that, you're gonna become good at it because you enjoy the process. You're not enjoying the, you know, end part of the process. You're just enjoying the process. And it doesn't matter what kind of process you enjoy, you're gonna get through that, and you know, whatever it's at the end of that process, you're gonna be good at it, right? You're gonna make it. This is Mt. Gox level bad news. What kind of bad news? You can scalp steady. There is no such steady profit with the highlight. Yeah, I mean, that's just BS. Sorry, I could try, but I think that's just BS. I don't think there's anything like that. I think every trade needs to be taken seriously, and you know, I'm not on that bandwagon. I don't think, you know, there is anything such as thing like, you know, just daily trade. Now, I think there are good trades and bad trades. I think they, you know, I don't think, you know, people should be day trading every single day if there is nothing to trade. I think people should be trading certain moves, certain stuff, certain levels, certain overextensions, you know, stuff like that. You know, we don't have to trade if there is nothing to trade. Like yesterday, there was a very nice trade down here that we didn't take because I couldn't pull the trigger, but it was very nice trade. It went up like 4% towards the upside. You know, altcoins did pump a little bit as well, you know. And at the top, you know, up here, there was also a double top up here, right? You know, it was creating double top at the resistance, so that could be a nice short trade and so forth, so forth. But, you know, you don't have to trade every single move, right? Every single move. Like, you can definitely, especially on this 5-minute move, should not be traded that well. And, you know, better would be, you know, to trade the big moves up here, you know. Stuff like that, right? The breakout maybe here towards downside, you know, but you know, the problem right now, shorting downside, it's, you know, it's so scary because it's so overextended. Everyone's scared again. Yeah. So I've been saying that this week will be the worst week right now because we need a weekly close, guys. On the weekly time frame up here, if you look down here on the RSI, if you look at RSI right now is at 26.19. This is the lowest it has ever been, guys. This 2018. This 26.19. It can go lower during the week. So it is gonna be very interesting where we close this week right now, guys. But I think this is it, guys. I mean, once these levels it hit, like, it doesn't get you know, it doesn't get worse than this, right? I think right now we are at max panic, guys. I think right now we are at max panic. You can see people crying for lower levels. Right now we are at max panic. Can it go lower down here? It is actually going lower, 20.4. How low we are gonna get? People are thinking, you know, everybody's calling like 12,000, you know, 14,000 as well. Morning, Nolan, how you doing, man? Everybody's calling very, very low levels, but you know, it really, can we go to low levels? Yes, we can, but we are so low, so extended, so hardly pushed towards downside. You know, can we go lower? Yes, we can go lower, guys. We can go lower, unfortunately, but you know, I'm giving it until the end of the week, and once this week is done, you know, there's gonna be that. Nice, we are pushing this to extreme. Or let me show you guys this. Let me find another chart up here. Let me find another chart up here. This is a good one. This is a better one. There we go. This is a Bitstamp chart. Guys, look at this over here. This is my indicator down here, and finally we are getting the extreme extension levels towards the downside, guys. Look at this over here right now. These are the extension levels right now. They do not happen that often. This is a 10-year history, guys. This is a 10-year history. And every time you have these very extended levels up here, this capitulation phase up here, this is a first dump after 2017 top up here. This is the capitulation in 2018. This is the Corona dump down here. This is the you know, the first dump, you know, 50% dump after the top up here as well. And right now we are going through that again. So this is, you know, black swan. So look here, this is a black swan event. This is the capitulation, and this over here is the capitulation. This is the initial move towards the downside after the top, and the same goes here, initial move from downside after the top. So this is the black swan event, and right now we are having the same thing again. These very overextended levels that are insanely pushed towards downside right now, they are there. Right now I can telling guys, we are coming to these, you know, last moves. Like I told you, we are overextended towards the downside. We are breaking extremely important level, 200 moving average on the weekly time frame. On extensions towards downside. These are extreme overextended. Can it go down? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I get that. I get that. We are never saying that that, you know, it's gonna stop over here, but probability is low, the way I see it. There is huge amount of FUD right now, guys. Listen to me very carefully. There is huge amount of FUD, and we are below 200 weekly moving average. We are pushing below extreme oversold levels. It looks like we are falling down through the bottom floor. FOMC meeting, the worst event that can happen for Bitcoin right now, is coming to the tonight. And what I'm gonna say right now, listen very carefully. It's not financial advice. I don't think it's gonna, you know, you do with your mind what you wanna do, but I think it's gonna reverse, because it's so much blood on the street right now. It's so much blood on the street. The FOMC meeting won't do anything. We are extremely overstand. Everybody think that FOMC meeting will crush it down to 12K, and when it doesn't do that, that's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be the relief that everybody looks for, and you know, the price will pick up again. I think that's gonna happen, because right now, extreme oversold levels, extreme fear, extreme bad news. FOMC meeting, because we just saw what FOMC meeting did, right? It's gonna do it again. Guys, blood is on the street. It's flowing like never flowed before. 10, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red candles with a small green candle. 10, 11 candles. Like technically 13 candles right down from the top to the bottom without any kind of stops. Guys, this is the capitulation. This is the ending, right? And you guys, you know, we have dropped so low, and people are thinking this is just gonna drop right straight down without any kind of bounce for whatever reason. You know, Bitcoin is dead. It's gonna go like this towards downside. Guys, just saying. Do with your money what you wanna do. You know, can't on current situation, the whole game has changed from 2000. Do what you wanna do, guys. Do what you wanna do. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. This is, you know, I think we are in accumulation zone. I think the, you know, in the area it's the bottom, and I think it's gonna be clear after FOMC meeting. Now, if I am wrong, we're gonna dump down to 12K. I mean, what can I do about that? But, you know, my analysis, I'm tech analysis, and right now I'm more analyzing the sentiment. There are definitely lines down there somewhere, right? There are definitely lines somewhere down there. We get that. I know there are lines below us. I know there are support levels at, you know, down here at, what's that? At, you know, 11,000, 12,000 level. You know, I understand that. I know where the support lines are. What I'm analyzing is not technicals right now. We already right now know that we are overextended, so forth on technicals. But what I'm analyzing is the market sentiment, the psychology of the market. Everybody is hugely bearish. There is no, you know, relief in sight. There is no relief in sight, guys. There is no relief in sight, right? 7. Yesterday 8. Now 7. Guys, I don't think this has happened before, you know. Extreme fear. Like how much more down can we be fearful? You understand? How much more fearful can you are? Tron is gonna dump. New algorithms, it's gonna be next Luna 2.0, right? FOMC meeting is gonna dump. We are going down to 12K. The marks are dead. You know, everybody is such a huge fear. And I told you that this capitulation phase is gonna feel like the worst thing ever. Right? And not accumulation, capitulation. Accumulation phase is gonna feel like the worst case ever, because that's how accumulation phase feel. Like there's so much bearish news, there's so much FUD going around all the time. And I'm telling you guys, getting through the accumulation phase, ignoring the FUD, ignoring everybody else, it's really hard thing to do, because a lot of weekends are selling them. They don't feel that Bitcoin is gonna survive. It's dead, it's going down to zero. Minor capitulation, you know, weekends capitulation, everybody's capitulating. You understand? Next week, think really will be -5. I cause will recession. Yeah, there you go. The recession is hitting, guys. Everybody's talking about recession. Yeah, right now there is no way to get out of this right now. The housing bubble is gonna drop and stuff like that. Yes, if it does drop, we understand that we can go lower, right? But if we are not yet technically, you know, I think technically we are in recession, but we are on the support on the S&P 500. I don't think it's gonna be today that we're gonna drop towards downside. If we do drop today, it's gonna just bounce right back up again. I'm gonna 100x that move towards the upside so fast. How's volume? I don't know how's the volume right now, but there is that. I hope you guys, I hope you are getting the message. I hope you are getting the message. Besides that, have a nice day today. We're gonna live stream again. We're gonna live stream again some other time, maybe later today. Right now Bitcoin is -7%, but altcoins are not reacting that badly, so you know, even this move down. Altcoins already know, guys. Altcoins already know that, you know, this needs to pump. Why are people panicking over this? They want to buy cheap. Yeah, why are you panicking? Didn't you want to buy cheap? You got it cheap. You wanted the 200 weekly moving average. You got the 200 weekly move. You're still not buying. I hope not best 48. Now, guys, I'm not saying they should buy or sell or do whatever, right? The only thing I'm saying is there's so much fear in the market right now. There is, you know, huge amount of fear, and nobody, you know, especially weekends, they don't dare buy. No, I'm gonna buy it, you know, 14K. I'm not gonna buy 12K. No, I'm gonna buy it below the 10K, you know. And there are people that are gonna be buying, you know, saying they're gonna buy back at 3K when Bitcoin comes to 3. It's the same thing that's happened in 2018 during capitulation. People are talking about low levels. Even JP Morgan came out with a technical analysis using Elliott phase, or maybe it was the other ones, the Goldman Sachs came out saying that Bitcoin is gonna go down to 1,700, right? Even they said like we were at 3,000. They said like it's gonna go 50% down more. It's a real possibility. And these things are, you know, going around. So there is a lot of FUD around, guys. If you don't have strength, if you don't understand, if you don't have strong hands, if your belief is weak in Bitcoin and blockchain, you're gonna sell. You're gonna fall for the FUD. You know, you understand that. But we know the blood is on the streets. Extreme levels oversold. Everything looks bad. But the only thing we care about is we are in accumulation zone, guys. It's okay. It's okay. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of that. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do the Bitcoin daily because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening in the markets. Join us in the TM, in the TA squad on Bybit if you wanna compete with us. If you wanna compete with us, join us on the in our squad race. Only if you got $500 to throw away. Link down below to join the squad. It's a competition on Bybit for trading. It starts in 12 days, but only if you got $500 to throw away. Only throwaway money can join the team. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna, do the next show later today. I'm gonna see that. I'm getting a call, so I gotta take that. There is that, guys. There is that. Bye bye.